The exponent product rule is one that you're probably learning if you're learning exponents. So what this says is that we can take an exponent with the variable being the same. So in this case, we have the variable x and the variable y, and that we can add them. So we can say that an x to the m and an x to the n is just x and then m plus n. So we can just add the variables. So let's look at this and look at y. So first I'm going to start with the coefficients. We have a 2 and a 3 here. 2 times 3 gives me 6. And then if I apply this addition rule, I can find out my exponent. So 4 plus 3 is 7. And then for the y's, 2 plus 6 is 8. So that's if I have this rule memorized and I understand what's happening. Now, let's say maybe you want to know why the rule works, or you don't really understand why it is happening. So if we take a second and look at this, what I did was I took the exponents and I wrote them out. So an exponent of 4 for x means that we have 4 x's. An exponent of 2 for y means 2 y's. An exponent of 3 for x is 3 x's. And an exponent of 6 for y means 6 y's. The coefficients we still treat the same. So 3 times 2 is 6. Now, before we just added up our exponents, we said 4 plus 3 is 7. So what we were doing is if we wrote them out, there's 4 here and there's 3 here. So in total, we have 7 x's. And if the same thing happened with the y's, if we wrote them out, so we have 2 y's here, 6 y's here. If we added up all the y's, then we would get 8. So this is why that product rule says that you can just add the exponents that go with the same variable to get the answer, because if you wrote them all out and added up what you had, you would get the same amount.